So with the mobile app, I guess we've done a lot of work in the last 2 years to sort of build this culture and build this end-to-end delivery team. We've structured the app team in a way where if we have an idea for a product, we can go into a room, we can thrash out some ideas, do some drawings, and we can have an idea basically analysed, built, tested, and out the door in 6 weeks. Really how it worked was Trent came to me and said, right, we've built this BillSplitter FedEx idea. Could we actually get this thing fleshed out and put it live on the air to customers?
The hardest thing about splitting a bill is actually the awkwardness. It's not about being owed money back, it's the experience of having to say to your friend, hey mate, you still owe me $20 from last week.
So I guess the idea came from my frustration with paying rent, and I could never remember who'd actually paid me what, and we were paying each other different amounts.
Between the analysis and the competitor analysis, we packaged all that up, then started to work with our development team and said, right guys, we think BillSplitter is actually a really good idea. Here's all this extra research that we can infuse into the design to make sure it's the best bill splitting app that's been built for the Australian market. And from there, we went into the development phase for it.
We joined up with Trent Gibson from the bank. He came to us with this idea for BillSplitter. He needed some mobile app developers. So to actually build the application, we sort of had to take a few steps back, figure out what it was we wanted to achieve. We sort of fleshed out the different user stories and flows, working closely with business analysts and UX designers.
So I went through the user flow and reworked kind of how it could work for the customer, how it would give them a really good experience, where the button should be placed that was most relevant to them, and then also the UI as well, making sure that it had a really nice design so they were really engaged from day one. Obviously the most important thing to do is actually go out there and speak to your end user.
We released a minimum viable product, basically where you release a product that solves the customer problem but doesn't have all the bells and whistles.
Overall the app did test really well. It was the first time I've done sessions with 18 to 25-year-olds, and they are fast. They don't read anything on the screen. They have tapped 8 screens ahead before you've even asked them to do anything.
We wanted them to actually help us and to learn from them, and we had some of the most amazing feedback from our users.
We had one guy in particular who just looked at it and went, I'm going to use this for every dude who owes me money.
The marketing of BillSplitter was very different for us because we're in a very unique position where last year we merged the digital team and the marketing team. It was really the first time that a marketing team who owns the technology were marketing to customers. And I think that was a very different way of thinking as opposed to writing a bunch of briefs and trying to, I guess, have that think tanking done by third parties and agencies.
So my role specifically is looking after the digital marketing elements and working really closely with the offline marketing guys. We're doing quite a few different things on Facebook, like we're doing video posts, we're doing app downloads. And the really cool thing with Facebook is we can be really targeted with our approach. So we can say, yep, 18 to 25-year-olds, like we can be as specific as that. We know that we're reaching the relevant target market.
Having such a strong campaign thread that ran across all of our materials, it was really easy to stretch into different areas. So consumers in our target market are 80% more likely to interact with videos around fluffy animals on Facebook than any other video. So it was a really cute, gimmicky concept, but it worked. It had great cut through. The pre-rolls that we've had in YouTube performed fantastically, so it was a really great solution for us. Having a really strong creative concept is fantastic alongside a strong creative product, because at the end of the day we could split it out and create a campaign that could flex across pretty much any channel and still be really relevant to the target audience.
Customers are using it and we're starting to really see the halo effect of, oh, okay, Suncorp Bank, they actually have a pretty good app and they're actually trying a lot of new and different things. People are actually considering our nimble little regional bank based on our technology capability, which they've never done before.